Hey guys, my name is Third V. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're talking about Haikyuu to the Top, the fourth and most recent season of Haikyuu, the volleyball anime that is so dear to my heart. So I hope you enjoy this video. Let's get on with it. Now, I'm not really a sports person, but in anime, sports is always fire. They make you really feel the intensity and all the emotions that come with playing a game that you love. So it's really nice. This anime has like very beautiful OPs. The opening songs in this anime, back to back, are lovely. I love them so much. They are amazing. They're jams. I can jam to them at any point in time. Hikari, Array, and the rest. I love them so much. Okay, as we all know, Kageyama and Hinata are the power duo in Karasuno's volleyball team, and they've always been very strong contenders, very strong competitors. Kageyama, although is more seasoned than Hinata, because Hinata is pure raw energy. He hasn't been playing volleyball like very well as much and for as long as Kageyama has been playing. And in season 3, Karasuno's volleyball team won against Shiratorizawa and became representative of the Miyagi prefecture and went on to nationals. So that was an amazing match. It was epic. It kept me at the edge of my seat because their opponents were very strong. They were the long-time standing champions every single year, and then this year Karasuno won, and it was mad. I loved it so much. It was epic. You should go watch season 3 if you haven't watched it, because it was really nice. So at the end of season 3, Kageyama's skills were recognized and he was invited into the All Japan camp, and Tsukishima was also invited to Shiratorizawa's training camp that he held for different schools. Hinata was hoping to get invited to a camp as well, a training camp, but he wasn't, and he took offense. He decided to sneak into Shiratorizawa's training camp. So he just decided like that's the best course of action. The next thing to do is to sneak into their camp and try to join them. So he was found out, and in the end he was made the ball boy. He couldn't actually practice with them throughout the training camp. But even though, regardless of all of that, he still learned something. Like, that guy is really impressive. He's short, small but mighty, and he found how to make use of what he had. Even though he was a ball boy, he became like one of the best ball boys. So at the All Japan training camp, Kageyama evolved his own skills there. He also met very strong national ranking volleyball players who were also in high school like him. We met Mia, we met Kiyomi, the guy who had the face mask thing, and we also met Hoshimi. Hoshimi shocked me. I never expected that. I felt that Hinata will be the only short volleyball player in this series because I never saw another like short one. But Hoshimi is short, although he's a bit taller than Hinata though, but he's still short, and his jump has power. The effect of the animation is just amazing. It's just mad. The way he ran and jumped and hit that ball, his opening, his intro into the anime, his entry, his introduction was just crazy. So we met Hoshimi there among the other trainees. After their training camps, they all came back to Karasuno to continue their practices, and even those who remained at Karasuno still improved their own skills regardless of whether they were invited to camps or not. And Hinata got in trouble. Yeah, he got in trouble for causing trouble and sneaking into that training camp. So he was punished for that and scolded very well by their captain. I love that guy so much. He was scolded a lot, but even then they all improved. They even had a practice match against Date Tech. Date Tech, known for their iron wall, their amazing impenetrable block. So they even won somehow. They found how to win against them, and which shows that like how much they had improved, because even Date Tech had gotten better, way better than they were before, and even then Karasuno won. So that was really amazing. During the match though, it was a bit frustrating because they were struggling to adapt to each other's new skills and abilities that they had improved on. So at some point Kageyama let loose and yelled at his senpais, which was, I thought they were going to get beaten up, but thank God he didn't get beaten up. They understood him, and it kind of became a king of the court again, but not really, because this time he's not a complete jerk. He pushes them to do more, to do better. He also like accommodates to their skills, but he also like pushes them to get better and do more. So that was really nice. Eventually it was time for the spring national tournament, and it began. They all came together to play the game and try to win. We see some of the other players and contenders that we have met before in previous seasons, like Kiyomi, Mia, Bokuto, and Hoshimi. Hoshimi was there. It was really nice to see him again. So there, Tanaka met a female volleyball player that apparently he knew since they were young.
すげえ育ってる。田中固まってら。田中が女子に気軽に話しかけるなんておかしいと思ったんだよ。どうやら今初めて女子であると認識したようだな。失礼だな。じゃあ頑張ろうね、リエちゃん。ああ、おお。
She's way taller now than she was then, and she was surprised and happy to see him again. I think she had a crush on him, but fingers crossed. Anyway, Tanaka was surprised because she really grew into, like, she became like such a very beautiful young lady, and that was really nice to see. Now Karasuno played against their first opponents and they won. Of course, why would they win? Their Karasuno, and they won. It was intense, it was interesting. Nekuma and Fukurodani also won their own first matches, which was very nice to see. Bokuto being as crazy and cute as ever. Finally, Hoshimi and Hinata meet, and I was like, okay, what's gonna happen? And in the end of the whole scene when they met, Hinata was inspired by Hoshimi because even though he's small, he was very, very strong, mighty contender. So that also gave him some hope. Now I should also mention Inarizaki's chair team. They are very highly trained. From looking at them, you would know they're very trained. Mia was about to serve, and he just raised his hand and gave the signal, and they all stopped at the exact same time. See silence on the court. It was mad. And then the first serve he did, that was there's a slow-mo, the effects, everything, that as he just hit the ball and banged. I like that. You could really feel how intense it was, how much of a great player he is. So as the match started, they were setting each other up, checking out their opponents. At some point, Hinata forgot to hit. He jumped really, really high. Like he's been practicing how to jump higher than he normally does. Before, he always had a very, very high jump, but now he wants to try to jump higher. At some point during the game, he jumped and then he forgot to hit. He missed the ball entirely. He kept his hand like this and didn't even hit at all. So that was funny. But in the end, yeah, we got to see them try out what they've learned. And of course, the match will be continued in the next season because this is where the anime ends, season 4, Haikyuu to the top. So we expect more in the next season. So that being said, thank you very much for watching my YouTube video. I hope you liked it. Remember to please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time.